Well, hello everybody. I'm trying to get out of my driveway like there ain't too many damn cars in it already. We have new neighbors that bought the house next door. I don't know too much about them right now. I'm not a nosy neighbor, I don't care. I do know that they set a fire down there at the burn barrel on a bad day. The wind was high. They got the laws called on them. That's usually what happens. But anyway, gotta be careful when you light forest fires, especially in a residential area. I am headed to the sheriff's department this morning. Since I seen them out here yesterday, I decided I was gonna go to the sheriff's department and make sure all my concealed permits are up to date and all that crap. So I can carry my gun concealed or out in the open. You know, Oklahoma has that make my day law. And I believe that if any of them teachers the other day would have had a gun and maybe fired back at that person, maybe he wouldn't have killed so damn many people. And another thing, I wait 3 days to get my guns when I do a background check, for God's sakes. See if he's got any mental issues or instabilities or any damn thing. I'm all for waiting to get your gun. I don't think that any place where Oklahoma has these places where they can just go buy a gun, they hand it right to you, bullets and all. Well, I believe that you should have a 2 or 3 day waiting period or whatever. Mine was 3 days. Most of them in Oklahoma are 3 days. You can get a rifle or something, probably handed to you right across the counter, but I've seen it done a lot of places. I just go where there's reputable dealers, and they'll explain the gun that you want and what its uses is for, this, that, and the other. I like a 9mm pistol. I believe there's 4 guns you should have. I think you should have your main gun. It's a .22 rifle, with or without a scope. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's mainly for shooting small game, this, that, and the other. Okay, and then your next gun of choice, turn this heat off, would be a shotgun. Preferably, I've seen 12 gauges and 410 gauges are pretty good because they'll shoot a 45 caliber slug too, and you can get slugs or rat shot for your shotgun either way. But either a shotgun, so there you got a .22 rifle and a shotgun, pump action, whatever you like. Come on, people, I ain't got all day. There's another phone company out in the area. Probably checking our lines or something. But anyway. And then the next gun is a handgun. 9mm, a 45, I mean, whatever you like, a Beretta, it doesn't matter. A nice handgun. Okay, that makes you have 3 guns. And at least, but not maybe the best, is some kind of rifle. A long-range rifle, like a deer rifle, whatever. I'm not talking a damn machine gun or any of that type stuff. I mean, like they used to say in the military, 1 shot, 1 kill. It doesn't have to shoot a multiple rounds. That is the last gun you would ever probably even use. That would be like if you're invaded and they're out, shooting at you with a long-range rifle that you could shoot back. But I think the main thing is to hide and, if you at all possible, stay concealed at all possible. Less presence of yourself in any situation. It's just like, if you have a chance to run and flee, do run and flee. If you don't have a chance to run and flee, then you have to stay and fight. But I think your main rifle is your .22 rifle. And it is for hunting small game, rabbits, squirrels, possums, anything else that's eatable. There ain't gonna be very many deer out there because they're gonna have 6 million people hunting for them. And you can bring down a deer with a 22 long rifle if you know where you're shooting and you hit the right spot. But then the next one's a shotgun for flying, quail or whatever, type ducks or geese or whatever else. But then your handgun is, if they're on you, you can't get away, and it's almost like hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You have no choice. They're right there on you. You can't get away. That type of situation. It's just for personal defense. It ain't much for hunting. It's just personal defense. Now your shotgun and your 22 are hunting rifles. Now your long-term rifle could be a good hunting rifle. Let's say deer, elk, mountain goat, whatever, you're hunting for quite a ways. But it also has a tendency to be a long range, like a sniper rifle. If they're coming, they're already shooting at you, they're maybe a couple hundred yards away, you want a gun that will reach out and give you defense, and be somewhat accurate. But in that situation, you probably hardly ever use that gun, unless you're hunting elk, moose, bear, or something like that. But they were the 4 guns, rifles, weapons that you would be really, that would be all you would need. Add enough ammo, and that's up to you. But you need I'll repeat them again, a 22 rifle, a shotgun, either 410 or 12 gauge, your preference. I just say the 410's lighter, and somewhat smaller. But anyway, 12 gauge, I've heard 20 gauges, birding birds and stuff. It's up to you on a shotgun and what you want to be able to hunt. Now, on a pistol, it's up to you. It's whatever feels comfortable and the right caliber. You don't want a little old, what I call a Saturday night special, shoots a 22 bullet for self-defense. You want one that you have to shoot a round off, that the person will actually feel the round, and be somewhat safe that you can bring them down in one shot, which you don't want to hurt anyone. Now, I stress that 100 times. Do not think that just having a gun gives you the authority to hurt someone. It doesn't. And then your long rifle, which would be your 303 British, or like they have the military. I don't believe in the multiple shootings, like I can shoot 50 rounds, whatever. I mean, if you're that poor of a shot to take 50 rounds to bring down a person, or even 3 people, you are a poor shot. Your best bet is to run and hide. And then there's always traps that you can lay for catch food. There's snares. There's all kinds of defense traps to deter us from following you, this, that, and the other. It's just like, it's all better to hide in any situation. Because some of these people, they got more guns than they have food. I've always said, if you have one gun, then you need at least a ton of food for one person. If you have 2 guns, get 2 tons. I'm a firm believer to have 10 tons of food for 5 people. Your period is lasting a long time and giving you a longer time to make a decision where you will hunt, where you'll go, where it's safe, that you can bring back, And you might even want to think about getting a silencer on a 22 rifle, a silencer on your, because if someone can hear you, they know you're out there, and they will come and investigate. It's the same way like burning smokeless fires and the smell of food burning. You've got to be prepared. You just don't want anybody walking up to your camp, walking up to you. You move slowly, carefully, look at your surroundings. If it took you 2 hours to move 2 football fields, but you did it safely, think about it. You can just go out there and act like you're tiptoeing through the tulips like that old boy did and get shot in a hurry. They might want what you got. But always remember, a gun is for your protection. It is for your use. Don't loan your guns to no one. Don't act boastful and prideful and, I got a gun. Well, that don't mean crap. What I want you to do is be safe, be respectful for that weapon, keep it locked up, keep it away from children. Anybody under the age of 25, if you want to know, would need a supervisor. From 20 to 25, I don't think nobody should be able to have a gun until they're 1 years old. Now, I've seen boys buy their dad buy them a gun, take them out hunting at 16, 15, whatever. They're being supervised, hopefully by a good person that teaches them morals and some gun safety. And like I said, how did that person ever be able to get a gun? That's what you got to think about. I don't believe you should just give. It is our right to bear arms. I understand that. I'm a great advocate of it. But I believe that some people should not have a gun. It's the same way not all people should have a car. You don't want a drunk out there driving in the highway. You don't want a mentally disturbed person without having, a gun. Bipolarism, if they have the correct medicines, and you don't want an epileptic driving a car. Even though it is our right to bear arms, they claim driving a car is a privilege. Well, I think it's your right also to be able to drive an automobile and get around. But you got to do both of them respectfully, with good knowledge of the working apparatus of your car as well as the good working apparatus of the firearm you chose. And that's about all I got to say. I could rattle on forever. I believe that you should go to gun ranges and practice. I believe you should have an instructor if you don't know very much. I think that you should have a concealed permit. I think you should, be able to defend yourself. And that's about it. Good luck. Think about what I said. And everybody is responsible for their own weapon and their own mindset. That's what I'm telling you. You're responsible. You are, regardless if you shoot somebody, if you don't shoot somebody, you still are a responsible person. And responsible for what actions you use that gun for. You take care.